So, welcome to this week's Akashic Tune-In. So this is a tune-in to tune up with our life using the Akashic Records to support you and your practice. So we have a juicy topic this week. Normally we go off the weekly cards, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, the Akashic Oracle card deck is what I use to kind of give the inspiration for what it is whilst tuned in with my guides to what we need to focus on, what's going to be beneficial for us to focus on, that's going to help us move forward, help us move through something, help us release something karmic limitation, block, whatever it might be, that is getting in the way. So we are inspired by the wounding and trauma card, trauma and wounding card. Let me put the light on. Trauma and wounding. So this looks quite looks like quite a dramatic card. For me, I always feel that there's breakthroughs with this card because we've broken through the glass. We're getting deeper with what it is that we need to actually perhaps look at, heal, acknowledge. And we've got all of these beautiful butterflies in the card. So we've got that kind of transformation that's happening. So for me, this is always a really promising card, but it's what we connect in when we use cards, whether it's tarot or oracle, it's what we are picking up in that moment that is true for us or true for somebody else. But what I was really drawn to when I looked at this card is the blue. There's a lot of blue in this. And so I did some inquiry with my guides, and it was like, so we need to do some throat chakra, trauma and wounding releasing in the Akashic Records. Which, from a results perspective, because we want to know, well, how's that going to help me by doing this, listening into this session? It's going to help with your self-expression. It's going to help with your authenticity. It's maybe going to help you with some challenging conversations. Feels challenging for you because you're asking for your needs to be met, perhaps your desires. You want to declare your desires, your intentions, but there may be a little bit of fear about that because there's an underlying trauma there that maybe you've asked for that in the past and you've been given a firm no, or you've had something in the past that you worked hard for maybe, or that you managed to manifest, whatever it might have been, and you lost it. It was taken away perhaps, or you made a decision and it all disappeared, or it got taken from you. There's lots of different reasons why we would want to close up our throat and not ask, not speak our truth, not be authentic. So there's going to be lots and lots of different reasons. But in the here and now, there's going to be something that we can clear, release, heal, unlock, that's going to help you to move forward with your communication, feeling more safe with your communication. And so, if we're business, it could be visibility as well, and not wanting to be visible, not wanting to be judged because we might be rejected, abandoned, humiliated, all of those types of things. There's lots of different reasons why we don't ask for things, don't ask for a raise at work because. And when I tuned into my guys, they said, we need to work with a crystal. And it came to me straight away when I was tuning in. It's like, okay, we need to work with a crystal here. We need to place a crystal within the throat chakra whilst we're in our Akashic Records. So I was kind of like, okay, well, it's a blue crystal, of course, it's a clear quartz, to really kind of give this clarity. And it was like, no, it's obsidian. I'm like, no, but that's like root chakra. It's earthy. It's heavy. It's a dark crystal. And they were like, no, it's obsidian. So I was like, because I always have to almost prove to myself, because this is my one line in human design, wanting knowledge and to kind of almost give it permission to be right. But I'm curious also, what are the qualities of obsidian that are going to help the throat chakra? Because for me, it's like safety, it's security. Of course, communication, safety, security. We want to feel safe in our body. We want to feel rooted and connected to the earth. If we have something that we want to share maybe for the first time, or ask for our needs to be met, or for something to be changed within our relationships, we want to feel safe and comfortable with asking for that. So that was like, okay, that makes some sense. But I also wanted to share just a little bit about obsidian. So I've actually got a piece of obsidian here. that has come from Sicily, from Mount Etna. And it's a shiny stone, so it's really used as it's one of those stones that is used also as a mirror, so you can use it for scrying as well. So I have used this also for mediumship when I did my mediumship course earlier on in the year. And so you kind of stare at it, and images and things can kind of get reflected back into that. That's also another piece which is much darker. So that's obsidian, but the qualities of obsidian, we know it's a very earthy stone. So let me give you the healing properties. Facing the good, the bad, and the ugly parts of ourselves. So it's good for shadow work. Is hard, but obsidian makes it easier by showing you a reflection of your true self. So this also could be, you know, from a throat chakra perspective, when I'm not speaking my truth or being in my authenticity or feeling unsafe to be authentic, what is that creating for me? Where is it creating discord in my experience in my body because I'm not being authentic? So it allows you to see where you're kind of tripping yourself up. Obsidian forces you to accept yourself entirely. It connects to the root chakra to ground you during contemplation. Working with black obsidian will assist you in cutting the stress and negative patterns. So we want to clear the trauma, the wound in here from your life by first bringing them to your attention. We're using it in the Akashic records. What a better place to use black obsidian. It's like, okay, let's just bring this stuff up and let's just get it released. As you see what you need to be expelled from your life, obsidian rewards you by absorbing that toxic energy. So it's going to help us with the healing because it's going to take that energy for us. And this last line of this particular, what I'm reading from, which is Crystal Muse, no wonder it's called the Stone of Truth. I was like, that last line, that's why I needed to use black obsidian. So I wanted to share that with you because I'm most curious to be like, you know, I have an idea of what, oh yeah, we're going to be using a blue crystal or something like that, throat chakra, color. No, it's obsidian. So, you know, when your guides give you something, trust it. And if you're like me, then you might need to go and get it. You might need to go and validate it. But, you know, the more that we do this work, the less validation that we need to give to our ego to just go with it. But I was curious, and this gives me knowledge, and I'm happy when I have knowledge around things. Okay, so trauma and wounding, throat chakra. This is what we're going in for. So that's enough about that. Let's get in and let's do some healing. Bringing forward whatever trauma. So I'm just saying this out loud now so that your guides are almost prepared so that we can kind of get in and do this work. If there is anything in particular that you feel that you are struggling with communication, whether that be written, whether it be voice, being visible, having conversations, singing, whatever it might be, where you feel that you're struggling and you're not being heard, you're not being seen, and you would like that to shift and change. Also, just bring that to your mind as well. There might not be anything in particular. That's okay. Whatever needs to shift to help you with your authentic self and expression and truth, that's the intention that we're going in with. So without further ado, let's place your palms facing upwards. This gets you in a very receptive state. It's telling your body, body elemental, your body, that we are going into a practice so that you become relaxed faster. So repetition, 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 your body elemental, your ego loves all of that. Okay, so when you're ready, close your eyes. And then I want you to take a big, deep breath in. And as you take that big, deep breath in, you're going to call back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathe in this beautiful golden light, your soul light, deep into the chest, bringing it back to you. And on the out breath, relaxing the shoulders and allowing anything that isn't your energy, anything that you have picked up in your auric field, projections, fears, anything from the collective, all non-beneficial energy. Now releasing it on the out breath back to the light. And then take another big deep breath in. Calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathing this beautiful golden soul light deep into the chest. And on the out breath, releasing all negative narratives, fears, anything that you're personally holding, whether it's known or unknown. Anything that's ready to be released, releasing it on the out breath back to the light. And then one more time, take a big deep breath in. Calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathing back that beautiful golden light deep into your chest, your soul light. And on the out breath, allowing the shoulders to relax further, the forehead to soften, the jaw to slacken. And just allowing yourself to relax, giving yourself permission, the body to let go. Feeling the backs of the hands on the tops of the thighs. Feeling the connection of your sitting bones on the chair. Your back supported by whatever furniture you sit upon. And just allowing the body to continue to release all energies that don't support you. All stress, thoughts that are not important in this moment. If they are, they'll come back, no problem at all. All emotions that are ready to be released, frustration. Everything on the out breath is released back to the light. And on the in breath, you'll continue to breathe in peace. Breathe in confidence. And a sense of knowing yourself. An awakening of yourself. Now bring your awareness to your feet, feeling that connection with the floor. And imagine thick, strong silver roots coming from the soles of the feet, making their way down into the earth. Your silver roots know exactly where they need to go as they travel quite quickly down into the earth through all of the different levels and layers, going deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. And eventually your silver roots find the heart of Mother Earth that is represented by a large piece of black obsidian, sparkling and glistening there at the center of the earth. Place your silver roots around that black obsidian. And as you do, the crystalline energy and the unconditional love of Mother Earth starts to transfer into your roots. You may find that your heart opens and expands just a little bit here. Perhaps it clicks in some way. As that crystalline energy makes its way back up the silver roots. That colour being brought into the feet. And the crystalline energy makes its way from the feet all the way up to the top of the head, bringing this sense of groundedness, earthedness, a sense of feeling safe and secure, perhaps just feeling very neutral. That black obsidian crystalline energy and the unconditional love moves its way through every cell of your body, through your chakras, your meridians, your nadis, the bones, the blood, the organs, activating and unlocking anything that would be of use, that will support the expansion of the throat chakra, the healing of the throat chakra, to release that trauma and that wounding. And the crystalline energy comes up to the crown and makes its way through the top of the crown as the crown chakra opens, and allowing that light to come through the top of the head, connecting in with the etheric chakras above and at the back of the head, and then swirling back downwards around the body and through the aura, expanding like a big spiral of energy. And then that crystalline energy expands into the room, connecting with every corner, every nook, every cranny filled with this crystalline light, bringing healing to all, if it's for the highest good of all concerned, that sit within the room, all pets, all plants, if they wish to receive. Just bringing a sense of calmness, safety and stability. And as that continues to move around the room and through your aura, we call in your team in spirit, beings of 100% pure love and light, only to step into the space with you. And as they step closer, we ask for your ego to step out of the physical body and to leave the room, which they do quietly and with a smile upon their face, because they know that they will be back soon enough. As they shut the door gently behind them, your guides, beings of all types, step closer to the physical body, just letting you know in some way that they are there. And if you don't pick that up, that's perfect. Just know that they are there. And then we call in the 6 archangels to hold you in angelic white light, with Archangel Michael now stepping in behind you, Archangel Gabriel to your left, Archangel Raphael to your right. We invite Archangel Uriel to take a space in front of you. Archangel Sandalphon, please ensure we are connected in with the crystalline grid of the earth, a fiery white silvery grid of light that you can now step upon as Archangel Sandalphon takes a space below your feet. And Archangel Metatron, please bring down a golden thread of divine source light, a fiery white golden cord of light. Archangel Metatron brings this from the grid of light down above your head, through your etheric chakras, almost like he's threading them through the chakras. And then places that golden cord of light on the top of the head. And this divine source light now pours down into your body like thick honey, making its way down, filling every aspect of the physical body, all energetic points, all aspects of you, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, are now filled with this light. Archangel Metatron takes a space above your head, completing that angelic sphere of light. And that divine source energy makes its way down to your feet, as you are now glowing in a golden light, as you take on that beautiful energy through all of your cells, throughout your multidimensional being. It makes its way down through your feet and connects in with your Earth Star chakra, which is about 1.5 meters below your feet. So you are fully held above and below in a sphere of angelic light. Your team in spirit are there, cheering you on. Now, if you can think of anything, or if anything comes to mind now around your self-expression, your authenticity, you speaking your truth, wanting to speak your truth without feeling scared, feeling that there will be a comeback of some kind, a retort perhaps, an opinion, a criticism. Just allowing whatever needs to come through as a guide, perhaps, or a focus or a topic for us to release in this healing. Perhaps it's an intention of where you want to be with your authentic truth, your visibility. Now start to bring your awareness to your third eye, the point between your eyebrows. There is a purple portal of light. And as it gets bigger, you find yourself stepping through the purple portal of light. And you walk towards a large door. On this door are your details, your full name, date of birth and place of birth. Once you sense, feel, know, or imagine those details there, place your hand upon the door handle and open the door to your Akashic records. Take a step into your cosmic library and allow the door to shut gently behind you. Take a few more steps in to this space and just allow yourself to become accustomed with the energy in here, perhaps the library that perhaps you can see. And often this can feel like we're coming home. It's a really beautiful, safe space. Knowing that we can connect with any knowledge or wisdom that's available for us to connect with, to find, perhaps between the pages of the books, or in a particular room, a chamber that is held within your Akashic records. Head down now towards the long, large table in the middle of your library. And as you get closer, you'll find that there is a large book there on top of the table, open. This is your present lifetime book, the one that you are updating with all of your thoughts, feelings, choices, and decisions. And of course, the karmic consequence. All of this knowledge is being held within those pages of that book. I just want you to pull the book towards you and just place your hands upon it, just so that you're really feeling connected to this lifetime. All of your future potential is not written out within this book, but can appear in this book at any time, because all outcomes, all experiences are written already in your Akashic records. It's whether you choose to step onto that trajectory, that timeline, to then realize that experience. So if there are any intentions at this point around your self-expression, your authenticity, visibility, asking for your needs to be met in some way, and that can be from yourself, perhaps speak that intention out loud so that it can be recorded in the book. It can be anchored in. When we speak out loud, we anchor in our intentions and they get recorded into our present lifetime book. These are called success anchors. And the more that we say these out loud, the more that we take action in realizing that thing, experiencing that thing, the anchor becomes stronger. And that intention becomes more realistic. It becomes more of a reality. So place whatever intention, whatever success anchor you want to place into your book now, whilst you have your hands on the page. And just know that that is done. It is done, it is done. And then your guides, your Akashic record keepers, there may be 1, there may be more, step in beside you. And they are really happy to see you today, that you've taken this time to do a really potent healing on the throat chakra. And so your guide, your Akashic Record Keeper, starts to move towards a door. Follow your Akashic Record Keeper. And as you get closer to this door, you'll see that it says Healing Temple of Light. If you didn't know that there is a healing temple of light within your Akashic records that you can go to at any time, you're being presented with the door, and your guide steps back and ushers you through to open the door and step into this healing temple of light. Just notice what the feeling is as you step into this healing temple of light. Where have you been taken? Are you out in the cosmos, out in the galaxies? Perhaps the temple looks a bit more Greek or Roman. Maybe it feels like you're in Lemuria or Atlantis. Just know that this is your healing temple of light, connected to all of the healing angels, connected directly to divine source light. And so your guides are asking you to now go to the middle of this temple. And you'll see that there is a portal of light, a golden portal of light that streams its light into this temple. As you stand in this golden light, your Akashic Record Keepers now step forward and ask for all representations of trauma or wounding that perhaps you have spoken out. For whatever reason, there is no judgment here. Or you have received and it has meant that you've closed down your self-expression, your throat. We ask for all of these to represent themselves as either thorns, maybe cords around the throat, maybe cobwebs, maybe pieces of cotton wool that feel like they're stuck in the throat. Just know that you are completely safe. We are not reliving any trauma of any kind. We're just asking for the objects that represent all of the different elements of wounding and trauma that are ready to be released. And once you have a sense of these objects, I want you to start to, with your hands, just gently pull them away. And they will come away quite easily because they are being ready to be released. So perhaps picking out those thorns, gently breaking the cords of maybe around the neck, maybe chains, releasing anything that's perhaps within the mouth, in the throat, just easily comes away. Just checking around the back of the neck, just making sure that there isn't anything, and also at the sides. And everything that you pull away, I want you to toss into the light above your head. Everything will be released into the light. So even if anything drops onto the floor, it immediately then gets picked up by the light. It's like a magnet that's just magnetizing all of the things that you are pulling away easily and effortlessly. There is no sense of pain. This is quite a liberating and freeing experience. Really noticing the throat chakra starting to expand. as more and more things perhaps are pulled away from all different lifetimes, timelines, universes, or dimensions, anything that has been ready to be released from the throat chakra that is held within the Akashic records has presented itself and has been pulled away by you and thrown into the light. And we now ask for any declarations, any vows of silence that we've agreed to take, whether that's knowingly or unknowingly, where we've declared, where we have cursed, perhaps, made promises to ourselves, not realizing what that actually meant. These will show themselves as pieces of paper that you can also now pick up and throw into the light. And as they hit the light, they disintegrate into thousands upon thousands of pieces and then disappear. All knowledge and wisdom will be kept intact in the Akashic records. If there are any karmic lessons that can be completed with the karmic board of 100% pure love and light, we ask for that now. And all karmic debt, if available, to be repaid. Just asking, acknowledging, and noticing how you are feeling, perhaps needing to clear your throat as you do this healing, do this release. And noticing or feeling or imagining your throat chakra now being expanded to a level that feels comfortable for you, that the spirals of that chakra from front to back of the neck are spinning at a pace that is perfect for you, without any interference, without any blockage, spiraling quite easily, quite smoothly. And then your guides step forward with a large piece of obsidian. Take this obsidian into your hands. And when you're ready, gently place it into the throat. Your throat chakra will receive this, again with ease, with grace. And that obsidian will sit within the throat chakra to give that sense of safety, that sense of groundedness with all of the communication that you wish to have, to express, to share. Just knowing that communication for you connects with a sense of safety, not fear, not trauma, not wounding, not needing to hide. It connects with safety, security, feeling grounded. This integration will take a couple of days with the obsidian in the throat chakra. So just allow that process to unfold over the next few days. The golden portal of light now closes above your head. I want you to take a deep breath in for me. And on the out breath, just allow that obsidian in your throat chakra just to really embed in on the out breath. Feeling safe, feeling at peace. And then your guides let you know it's time to leave this healing temple of light, to head towards the door, open the door, and step back into your Akashic records. Your guides let you know that this healing is complete. Your intention has already been set as a success anchor into your present lifetime book, but now you have a clearing, a healing that supports you with that intention. You have the energy and the consciousness of obsidian placed within your throat chakra to help with that alignment. Saying goodbye to your guides in any way that feels appropriate. We thank them today for their support. And then when you're ready, start to head towards the door of your Akashic records. Open your door. Step out of your door, out of your library. And out loud or in your mind, I now want you to say, I now close my Akashic records. Head towards the purple portal of light. And when you're ready, step through. And in your own time, start to bring yourself back round into the room that you're in. Rub your thighs, rub your feet upon the floor. And if you want to have a little stretch, move the body, just bring yourself back into the physical. And make sure that you drink lots of water, water. Firstly, it's going to help flush, we know, the physical system, but in particular, we're going to be flushing this throat, flushing whatever needed to come through, obviously out into the toilet. But it also just helps for you to perhaps gain more wisdom and insights around what it is that you cleared. We didn't need to know because I felt that there was a lot that we needed to clear in that particular session. So we didn't go into any details. We just wanted to clear and release. Now, there might have been something in particular that you were drawn to in terms of objects. That's fine. Just know it's all been released. And that black obsidian is now, the consciousness of it is placed in the throat. If you want to work with obsidian over the next few days, especially if you want to get yourself out there or have these conversations, whatever it is that relates to you, have the obsidian as a physical anchor also in your hand to help you move through any fears, any insecurities, any negative narratives, anything that's coming up. Have the obsidian as a talisman or a totem to help you as well. So let me know if you've got any questions. Let me know if there was anything in particular that came up for you. And just keep drinking that water. The healing will continue over the next few days because that's what I was given in this particular session. And that obsidian is going to take a couple of days to integrate. So just keep drinking lots of water, keep yourself hydrated. And of course, grounded as well. So if you've got any questions or anything that you want to share, please pop it in the comments below. If you're watching the replay, please do put #replay also. And I'd love to hear what your experiences are. Love and blessings, and I'll speak to you soon.